What's up, YouTube? Jay Travellini here. Today we're back looking at my mining rigs on the shelves, and today we want to talk about my p106 90 rig. So I recently switched over, and now I took it off Bitcoin Gold. Now it's mining ravencoin. So right now it's sitting at about 430 watts at the wall. So it's bouncing around a little bit, so we'll go up into the computer in a minute. I'll show you what my overclock settings are at and what my power limits are at, but 430 watts right now, not too bad. It's still a 6-card rig with the p106 90 3GB cards, not 6 but 3GB cards. My 6GB cards up here I also switched over, but we're not going to talk about this too much today. I was mining Ethereum Classic with them, but with everything that was going on the 51% attacks that I've been hearing about and everything, it was having issues with the mining and having issues with payouts, so I just switched it. Now it's just on Ethereum Classic, or Ethereum instead of Ethereum Classic. So now I have 2 rigs on Ethereum. One down here, my 8-card rig is on Ethereum, and then my 6-card rig is on Ethereum. But today we'll talk about my 3GB card rig mining ravencoin. So let's get inside the computer and I'll show you some hash rates and power limits of what I'm getting, and then I'll show you when we change everything a different power at the wall that I'm getting. Alright, so here we are, we're logged into my account. As you can see, my Ethereum Classic's missing because I have the 2 rigs on Ethereum. I have my P104 and P106 rigs just mining Ethereum. But here's my P106 90 rig on ravencoin. So currently I'm getting, it says my cards are consuming about 360 watts at the wall, or in the software. I'm getting about 31 mega hash on these settings. I had different settings tuned in, so you'll see different things along this chart line. But right now we're getting a total of 31.11 mega hash a second. So I'm on 2 miners mining ravencoin in the flight sheet. Then you see the specs for the rest of the mining rig down here, which aren't as important, but I'm on a flash drive, i3 4170 CPU, and on an H81 Pro BTC revision 2 ASRock motherboard with, I believe, 4 gigs of RAM on it. So let's look at these hash rates here. These are my power limits. These are the ones I had set when I was mining Bitcoin Gold, so I didn't really change these at all. And these are the power limits that I have. It's pretty efficient cards. They don't really take up too much energy. But let's look at 31 mega hash a second. So let's go to what to mine. We have our mega hash of 31 and our power consumption at the wall of 430. So if we calculate that, we look at, I was already calculated, but about $2.44 a day in revenue with my power consumption here. I put 0.15. I really don't pay that high. I like to keep it conservative though, but I make about 90 cents a day. So if we try some different overclocks here, and we could try and throw another one on that I used. If we just try and up the power limit a little bit to 70 across the board. Alright, so now that overclock's on, you can see my power limits went up a little bit. My mega hash has gone up to 33.1. So now it's at 33.1. We can go back to what to mine. We can check and see what the power is at the wall right now. So let's see what the power is at the wall, and then we can see how much it's pulling, so we know what to adjust for what to mine. Alright, so we're getting roughly 33 mega hash a second, but we also went up to about 490 watts at the wall. So let's calculate that out. So now I'm at 83 cents a day. So my efficiency per watt actually went down a little bit. I don't have a calculator set up to calculate that, but just by looking at it, if I'm at 490 watts, I'm only doing 33 mega hash. I'm only making 83 cents a day now. Yeah, I'm mining ravencoin a little bit faster, but I'm not making a profit as good. So I'll set it back to that overclock that I did the first time, and then I'll probably just leave it there and keep mining the ravencoin that way. Or actually, let's set it, we were at 70, so let's go to, say 67 watts across the board and see what happens. Maybe I can keep the mega hash still a little bit higher and get some efficiency out of it. Alright, so now that's set in, it looks like we're at 33 mega hash still, 33.4 with the 67 power limit. So let's go to what to mine it is. Hovering around 475 watts now, so we're still at 33, but we're at 475 watts now at the wall. It did spike up to 480 for a second there, but it also went a little bit lower than 475, so we'll average at 475 watts. So now we're back at 89 cents. So about the same efficiency per watt as before. So maybe if I do 65 power limit, I can still stay in the 33 mega hash a second and get my power consumption down. So let's try 65 power limit. So we'll save that, and then we'll see what mega hash a second I can get with 65. If I can stay in the 33s and lower my power at the wall, it'd be pretty good, and I'll probably just leave it there. That'll probably be my most efficient. So let's hope for the best here. Alright, so now we're getting 32 mega hash a second. Let's try and refresh that. 32 mega hash a second. That's 65 power limit with about 460 at the wall now. So we'll go to 32, but we're at 460 at the wall, give or take a little bit. Now we're at 88 cents, so our efficiency went down just a little bit. Not too much, but let's see if we can get maybe a 66 power limit. Can probably put us back in the 33s with a little bit less at the wall. So let's see if this will help us get a little bit higher. If not, probably put it back at 67, just so mine's a little quicker at 33 mega hash a second, because my efficiency was about the same at 67 as it was when I was on my original overclock. Alright, so with 66 power limit, now it's 470 at the wall. And if we look, it looks like I'm getting 33 mega hash a second now. So 33 mega hash a second, roughly 470 at the wall now. 93 cents a day. So I think we just dialed in the most efficient overclock that I could get. So in the research I have done, though, the core memory clock aren't as nearly as important. Most of the time, their overclocks come from the power settings. A lot of people that run ravencoin don't really put heavy overclocks on it, but I'm going to leave mine because I'm pretty happy with where it's at. So I'm going to leave this. We'll calculate one more time, 93 cents. So let's leave it where it's at. It looks like it's pretty efficient, and 470 watts isn't too bad. It fluctuates a little bit. My mining area actually down there with just the one little tiny fan running, it's been holding pretty rock solid at 75 degrees Fahrenheit, which I'm pretty happy about. My cards really aren't going over 60 degrees Celsius on any of them. One of them on my 8 card rig, one of my p104s is at 60, but I haven't really seen any going over it, so that's pretty good. Pretty happy with ravencoin right now, but that just turned my p106 90 rig, which I was pretty disappointed with mining Bitcoin Gold, but it turned it pretty profitable to the point where I'll just leave it running. I don't know what I'm going to do with ravencoin when I get it. I know with the Bitcoin Gold, I was exchanging it right for Bitcoin and to put into my just to put into my Coinbase wallet. But ravencoin, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might end up just selling it all right away and then putting the money that I mine with ravencoin, once I get it to USD, I can put it into my Robinhood account and possibly just invest that in the stocks, just to diversify some. I don't want all of my money and all my mining revenues just to stay in Bitcoins and Ethereum and like any other altcoins. I do want to diversify some, so I might put it into a stock portfolio. I'm not sure yet. I do have one set up. It's not that large right now, but if I'm mining 262 a day, 93 cents profit, and I'm putting that like once a week, converting it to USD and putting it in my Robinhood, I mean, that's doesn't sound like a lot, but 15, 16 bucks a week maybe. Well, actually more than that. It'll be like probably anywhere, yeah, $15, $16 a week maybe. I don't know. Going into some stock portfolio account, I mean, that shit adds up quick. I mean, every month it'll just add up over time. But thanks for checking this video out. I hope it showed some people that, one, that p106 90 3GB cards can still be useful these days. They're very cheap if you want to get into mining. Very cheap graphics cards. I think I picked mine up for $31 each on eBay. Plus the other stuff I got, you can get on Amazon. But the total cost of that rig, I think I spent under $400 getting it up and running. I think it was like in $350. I think I spent total. I can't even remember, but to be making $1 a day, almost profit. I mean, I consider it worth it because you can always sell some of the hardware later. The 3GB cards may not be worth that much, but I mean, when you're running 1000-watt EVGA power supplies, they usually sell for about $100, so you can usually make your money back pretty quickly on that. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more infos and updates on my little mining farm I got going on. I plan on building another one. I just don't know what cards to use and trying to decide what would be the best value for my money right now. I see a lot of videos on the 5700s and the 5700 XTs doing very well with mining. Somebody looking to get in some of those, but you know, thanks for checking the video out. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, and make sure you get notifications every time I post a new video. Videos usually come out on Mondays and Fridays around 5 p.m. So make sure you keep checking the channel and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching.